Starters for this evening's matchup. First for the Virginia Cavaliers, 6'5" graduate Malik Thomas, 6'7" junior Sam Lewis, 7-foot freshman Johan Grunlow, 6'9" freshman Tess DeRitter, 6'4" graduate Dalen Hall. For Tennessee, 6'1" senior Jacoby Gillespie, 6'4" sophomore Bishop Boswell, 6'11" redshirt sophomore J.P. Estrella, 6'10" freshman Nate Ament, 6'11" senior Felix Akpara. Officials for this game, Michael Reed, Don Daly, and Tony Henderson. Kind of an interesting story here. Reed has not worked a Tennessee game in nearly 4.5 years. Henderson has not worked a Tennessee game in 8 years. That's back before COVID, 2018. With Daly, different story. Tennessee is 1-3 with Daly this season. A loss in Knoxville to Kentucky and Alabama, and a loss to Kansas in Las Vegas. All three of those games were come-from-behind wins where Tennessee had solid leads. Coincidence? Who knows? Daly also worked Tennessee's game with Rice, which took place on November 20th. The Volunteers, of course, won that game. Tennessee in orange. Virginia in white. Chris Lofton, a lot of orange in this building. Different shades because Virginia is orange and blue. But not a big drive to come up from Virginia to this game.
No, there's a lot of orange in the building. Mike, I'm so ready. I want to yell, but I don't want to hurt your ears before the game starts. So I'm not going to. I'm ready. Let's get it on.
Here we go, everybody. Akpara and Grunlow to jump it for a trip to Chicago and the Sweet 16. Tennessee controls the tap. Gillespie throws down court Estrella. Estrella to Boswell for three on the right side. He drains it.
Bang, bang, Bish.
Tennessee going to pick up Hall full court. Gillespie going to work on it. Hall, the BYU transfer. To DeRitter. To Grunlow. Hands it off. On the right side, it's Lewis. Tries to dump it inside. He does get it to Thomas, who takes a shot, misses. It's tipped back to DeRitter, and he puts it up and in. Grunlow tipped it right to him.
Nice play by Grunlow.
And as expected, Rick Barnes said it in the pregame. He thought Virginia would pick up full court on Gillespie, and they have. Ament brings it up. Estrella hands Boswell. Boswell to Gillespie. Alley-oop towards Akpara, and they're going to say Grunlow fouled him.
Yeah, it looked like Grunlow pushed Felix right there on that lob.
So Johan Grunlow has the first foul of the game. 1 minute into the game, Tennessee leads 3-2. Inbounds pass Ament for the layup. He missed it. Virginia rebounds in a hurry. Thomas for three on the spot up. He missed it. It's out of bounds, as they'll say Grunlow stepped out of bounds before he tried to throw it back in, and it'll be Tennessee basketball. Ament yet to score here in Philadelphia. Inbounds pass Boswell. Again, full court pressure from the Wahoos. Boswell brings it up. Thomas guarding him. Estrella to Gillespie on the right side. Back top to Boswell. Boswell taking his time. To Gillespie. To Boswell. In the corner, Ament for three. Yes, sir!
Bang, bang, Nate!
Ament's in the book. It's 6-2 balls. Lewis going to take a three, and it goes off the rim and out of bounds. No good. It'll be Tennessee basketball. Tennessee 6, Virginia 2. As Estrella to throw it inside backcourt. Goes to Boswell. Boswell working on Thomas. Boswell, stutter dribble, comes back out to reset. to Amit. Takes it down the lane. Leaves it off to Boswell in the corner. Gillespie thinks about going baseline, decides better. Instead, he'll step out, take a three, miss everything. Amit tries to get the rebound. Instead, it's Hall to Grunlow to DeRitter. DeRitter at 6'9" can handle the basketball. He throws it inside. Thomas goes up, and he is fouled. See who they charge that foul to. They'll call it on Estrella, his first, team first.
It looked like JP was right there. Sometimes JP just got to keep his hands straight up.
Thomas had 11 points in the win over Wright State. Misses the first free throw. He's generously listed at 6'5".
Very generous. Malika, 75% free throw shooter on the year.
Transferred from San Francisco. Second one, good. 6'3" balls. Again, full court pressure. Getting into Gillespie. Hall defending him in the backcourt. Gillespie, top of the key, Akpara. Right side, Boswell. On the block to Estrella. One-hander up, good.
JP with that right hook over the left shoulder all day.
Thomas double-teamed out front to DeRitter. Right side, Hall, who tries to drive, leaves it inside for Grunlow, has it knocked away back out, and it'll be a three-pointer taken and made by DeRitter. 8-6, Tennessee leads, 17:08 left in the half.
DeRitter can knock those threes down, Mike.
Right side, Gillespie, on the block, Akpara. Working inside, puts it up, missed it short. Rebound, Hall. Ahead to DeRitter. DeRitter puts a move on, loses the basketball. It's grabbed by Akpara. Here's Gillespie, 2-on-2, taking it to the hole. Has it blocked out of bounds by Lewis. It'll stay with the Vols. 16:41 remaining in the first half. 8-6 Tennessee early. Boswell a three, Ament a three, and Estrella a two.
Mike, I like that attack by Jacoby in transition right there. I don't think we had great numbers.
Jakari White enters. He had 26 in the win over Wright State. Inside pass, Estrella lays it up and in.
JP.
10-6 balls. Mallory, the freshman, checks in. He's handling the basketball. Onienso fumbles it, grabs it back. The big man goes to Lewis. Lewis guarded by Amit. Back out to White. White loves to shoot it. Throws it on top, Lewis. Lewis takes it to the free throw line, back out to Onienso. Right side, taking it down the lane, Mallory. Left side, Lewis takes a three, he missed it. Rebound, Gillespie. Ahead to Amit. Amit to the rack, missed it. Mallory with the basketball, coming left. Guarded by Gillespie. Goes right side, Lewis. Now to White. White tries to drive into the lane, does. Reverse layup, good. Tennessee 10, Virginia 8.
Tough shot by Wright right there. Reverse with the right hand.
Gillespie. To Boswell, back to Gillespie in the right corner. On the block, he tries to throw it to Akpara. It's knocked away, retrieved by Gillespie. His one-hander is up and good.
The flotation device, what we call it.
12-8 balls. Mallory to Onienso. Gives Lewis. Lewis in the lane, throws it up short. Amit with the rebound. They're letting him play. Here comes Amit. Drives it down court, leaves it in the right corner for a three-pointer by Boswell. It's an air ball. Mallory racing the other way. The speedster will draw a foul on Estrella as Estrella bumped him on the way to the basket. That's two on JP as we get our first timeout. 14:55 remaining in the first half. Tennessee 12, Virginia 8. This broadcast of the NCAA Division I Men's Basketball Championship is authorized under broadcast rights granted by the NCAA through Westwood One. It is intended solely for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any reproduction, retransmission, or other use of this broadcast without the express written consent of the NCAA and Westwood One is strictly prohibited. Chris Lofton, your thoughts on the first 5:05?
I think we started off, I think we're playing well. Mike, we're missing a lot of layups, though. Like easy buckets right there that we got to take control of. And hate JP got his second foul just like that. He's got to be more careful because we're going to need him. But I know we're losing the rebound battle right now, but I like where we're at right now.
Carey in with Evans. Jalen Carey, 6'8". Amari Evans, 6'5". Joining Gillespie, Boswell, and Okpara. Virginia will come back with White, Hall, Mallory. Tillis has just entered the game. He's 6'7", and Onienso is in the lineup as well. He's 7 feet tall. White to inbounds to Mallory. Highly recruited player from right in Charlottesville, North Carolina, Virginia, I should say. To Tillis, to Onienso. To White, he'll take a three, he'll miss it. Tipped around, comes down to Boswell. Boswell clears out of a pack, races down the left side, crossover dribble, bounces it low, Okpara. On Tillis, he has it blocked by Onienso. The other way, White to Hall will take a spot up three and make it. Double team in the backcourt on Gillespie. Throw it into Boswell. 12-11, Tennessee's lead cut to 1. Boswell to Gillespie. Gillespie looks inside, it's not there. To Carey, back to Gillespie, drives down the lane, he's in trouble, he'll shoot a fall away, he'll make it.
Big shot by Jacoby.
Over Onienso, the 7-footer.
Will fall away in the mid-range.
14-11, 13:45 left first half. Here's Hall to Mallory. Mallory gives White. White tries to drive, gets a screen, he'll take another three, he makes it. Virginia has tied the game at 14.
That's a tough shot, and that's the scout report, Mike. He's going to shoot a lot of threes.
Gillespie gets a screen. Cut off to Boswell. Boswell down the lane, leaves it off with Carey. Carey tries to go up, missed it. Affected by Onienso. Onienso with the rebound to Tillis, now to Hall. Hall, right side, Tillis, he'll take a three, he'll miss it. It's tipped away from Carey by Onienso to Hall, and then Tennessee commits a foul. They'll get Carey. Carey has got to do a better job boxing out these bigs for Virginia.
Yes, we do, and they're crashing the glass. 10th ranked offensive rebounds, Mike.
Virginia 10 rebounds to Tennessee's 5. They already have 3 offensive boards. Grunlow back in the game. Berg has entered for Tennessee, replacing Gillespie. Game tied at 14, 12:53 to go. First half. Hall with the basketball, tries to drive on Amen. Can't do it. Looks for a screen. Hall instead goes to Tillis, to Thomas, to White for 3 in the right corner. He's good.
That's 2 of them. We can't let him get going, Mike.
17-14. Cavaliers lead. Boswell, left side, on top Ament, to the right to Berg. Berg, back to Boswell. Left side, Evans takes it down the lane, pulls up and makes it.
Amari with the mid-range.
Unafraid, Evans, 17-16. Hall, around a screen to the right, back out to Tillis. He drives into the lane, gives it back out Hall. Evans all over it. Looking for a screen, can't find it. Now to Thomas, drives, cut off. Hall with 7 to shoot, goes down the lane, leaves it with Thomas on the left, and he drains a 3. 20-16 Virginia.
That was good ball movement by Virginia. Had us scrambling.
Berg takes the inbounds pass. He'll bring it up court. Ball's trailed by 4. Berg to Boswell. Back to Berg, left side. Back out front, Boswell. On the block, it goes to Carey. Spins inside, ducks under, draws the foul. Missed the shot.
Good aggression by Jalen down there.
See on whom this foul is called. First foul is called on Virginia's who? White. White is called for the hack. 11:22 to go. Tennessee will be shooting free throws when we come back. Virginia 20, Tennessee 16 as we play in Philadelphia.
This is head basketball coach Rick Barnes. You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on 99.1, the sports animal.
Virginia's last 6 shots have all been three-point attempts. They've made 4 of them, and that's why they've zoomed in front of Tennessee 20-16, 11:22 remaining in the first half. What else stands out? Virginia already has 3 blocked shots. They blocked more shots than anybody in the country, and they have out-rebounded Tennessee 10-5. Ball big's got to get going.
Yes, we do. We have to control the glass better, and we got to contest their three-point shots, Mike. That's what they love to do, shoot the three.
And if you're just joining us, one of the issues for Tennessee, Estrella already on the bench with 2 fouls. Tennessee comes back with Evans, Ament, Carey, Berg, and Gillespie, who got a bit of a break. So Carey will go to the line to shoot 2, 49% free throw shooter from the junior from the Miami area. Been a tough year at the line.
Yes.
Up, well short.
Our first free throws of the night. You know, Jalen, I will say he always works on his free throws. Practice, shoot arounds.
Just hadn't gotten any better. Missed the second one. So Tennessee still trails by 4. Rebound Virginia. They come the other way with Thomas. DeRitter back in there with Grunlow. To Lewis, guarded by Berg. On top, Thomas. Here's DeRitter. Leaves it off of Thomas, who wants to drive. He throws it up. He missed it. Ament clears the rebound. Ahead to Gillespie. Ball's on the run. Gillespie. Guarded by DeRitter, who's 6'9". Gillespie trying to go by him. He bounces it inside to Carey, who goes strong to the hole, and with the left hand lays it up and in.
Way to use that body, Jalen.
20-18, Virginia. Mallory dribbles into the corner, cut off, leaves it with Grunlow. On top, DeRitter. DeRitter to Mallory. Mallory on the right side, Grunlow. Grunlow gives Thomas 8 to shoot, guarded by Evans. Carey comes out with a double team, 3 to shoot. To Mallory, puts up a long 3, missed it. Evans grabs the rebound, even though Grunlow had a hold of him. Evans down the lane, leaves it off with Carey for the layup. Good.
What a pass by Amari.
Evans makes the play on both ends. 20-20 the score. Quickly the other way. Lewis, left side, tries to go over Ament, and he says, no, sir-ree. He swats the shot into the third row.
Tell him, Nate, talk to him.
Think he's a little excited to play his home state university?
Yes, sir. That's what I love to see. It's March Madness, Mike.
9:48 remaining in the half. Game tied at 20. Mallory was going to try to throw it in over Okpara. He's 5'9". That wasn't going to work. So now here's Hall, who's 6'4". Hall throws it deep for Mallory. He's got it at midcourt. Ament's got him. He drives, and they're going to call a foul on Ament for bumping. Ament's first foul. Tennessee's fourth. Hall to throw it in to DeRitter, guarded by the newly entered Dwayne Brown. DeRitter backing him in, goes up, and the shot is blocked, but they're going to call, it's Daly. He's going to call a foul on Brown for pushing.
Yeah. Ritter saw the matchup, Mike, and just backed him down.
DeRitter is a 71% free throw shooter. By the way, the Cavaliers shoot 73% from the line as a team. DeRitter up, missed it short.
And in the scout report, Ritter was the focal point of the scout report. Their most versatile player.
First team All-ACC. Missed the second one. Akpara with the rebound. Gives to Gillespie. Game remains 20-20. Evans on top. Amen. Goes left, spins back to Evans, back to Amen. Amen to Evans. Tries to go down the lane. Leaves it inside for Brown. Brown goes up and has it knocked out of bounds. It will stay with Tennessee.
Well, that's that Owenso. Got Owenso down there, Mike. Don't we had to think about it.
3.9 left on the shot clock. Evans to throw it in. Fires it in bounds. Gillespie. Follow-away 15-footer is short. It's knocked out of bounds, and to whom will it go? Waiting for the call. The players are waiting for the call. What's Daly going to say? He says it's Tennessee ball. Fresh 20. Evans to throw it in with 9:05 remaining in the half. Inbounds Gillespie. Tennessee 9 of 18 from the floor. Gillespie takes it down the lane, leaves it off. It's blocked as Brown, make that Akpara, tried to make it, couldn't do it. Back out to Ament for a three that misses everything. Mallory rebounds. Here come the Cavs. Mallory loses the ball out of bounds. It'll go to Tennessee. He and Evans collided at the end of that play. Hope they're both okay.
It looks like it.
Gotten sloppy now, Chris Lofton.
Yes, it has. A little sloppy, Mike. Good thing. We're tied up. We got the ball. It's fine. Let's see what Coach Barnes calls right here. Just to get everybody settled down. Run a good offensive play. Get some clock. Run some clock off.
Gillespie takes the inbounds pass, races up court, deals Evans, and Evans is called for up and down. Got to go ahead and shoot that if you're going to shoot it.
You got to shoot it, Amari. You wide open. Don't hesitate.
Boswell going to get back in there, and he's going to get Evans. 20-20, 8:38 remaining. First half. Tillis is back in the game. Onienso's back in the game. Lewis and White are back in the game. Wholesale changes for the Hoos. Hall drives, leaves it in the corner to Tillis, who comes through, can't find anybody, gives out White. White, guarded by Boswell, to Lewis, step back three, in and out. Rebound Akpara. Tennessee has now closed the rebounding gap to 13-11. Gillespie gets a screen out high, goes left, shoots a three. Yes, sir.
Bang, bang, Jacoby.
7 in a row for the Vols. They lead 23-20. White, guarded by Boswell, to Hall. Inside White, he finds Akpara. Tries to put a move on him, kicks the ball, gets it to Lewis, back to White. He drives by Akpara, misses the layup. Ball comes out, and it's grabbed by Gillespie. On the run. Goes right. Hall picks him up, leaves it with Akpara, hands it back Gillespie. White is now guarding it. White gets screened. Balls go to Boswell, right side. Puts up a three, and it's good.
Bang, bang, Bish.
He's got 6. Tennessee leads by 6. (10-0) run by the Vols. Lewis to Tillis to Onienso to White. White inside Tillis. Throws it back in the corner on the right side to Hall. Hall bringing it out. 4 to shoot. 3 to shoot. Hall, one-hander up. He missed it. Tipped by Lewis. No good. Grabbed by Ament with authority.
Big rebound by Nate.
To Gillespie. Gillespie on the block to Brown. Brown wheels his way inside to Akpara. Alley-oop. Dunk.
Watch your head, Mike.
Timeout. Wahoos.
Big pass by Dwayne. Great pass.
6:32 remaining in the first half. 12-0 run for the Big Orange. Tennessee leads 28-20. Tennessee 28, Virginia 20. 6:32 to go in the first half, Chris Lofton.
Tennessee defense has turned up, Mike. Virginia hasn't scored in the last 5-17, 0 for 7 from the field.
Tennessee has made 5 of their last 8 field goals. They're now 4 of 7 from 3. And the rebounding advantage at the last timeout, Virginia was up 10-5. Now they only lead 14-13. So Tennessee has picked it up.
And that's what we got to do, continue to turn it up. We can't let up.
Tennessee led in scoring by Gillespie with 7, Boswell with 6. Gillespie, Brown, Ament, Boswell, and Akpara are the Vol lineup. Mallory back in for the Cavaliers. Full court pressure for the Vols. Here's Mallory, the only freshman who plays for Virginia. One of the oldest ball clubs in the country. Mallory goes left, double teamed out front, tries to drive it on Gillespie, goes all the way through, left-hand layup on the reverse, good.
That was a pretty move by Mallory right there.
Brown throws it in to Ament. Guarded in backcourt by Thomas. Ament between the legs dribble, gets it up court, goes right, gives to Akpara. He hands to Boswell. Boswell looking for help, throws it to Ament. Ament pulls back, takes a 17-footer, missed it short. Mallory with the rebound, and they're going to get Ament for the reaction foul, which is his second, team 6th.
Yeah, Nate's got to let that go, Mike. Just get back.
Official timeout with 5:47 remaining in the first half. Tennessee 28, Virginia 22.
This is head basketball coach Rick Barnes. You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on 99.1, the Sports Animal.
Tennessee beat Virginia last season in the Bahamas 64-42. Virginia doesn't have anybody playing tonight that played on that team. 12 new players with first-year coach Ryan Odom. And transfers, freshmen, just wherever he could find them. He got Grinlow from Germany and De Ridder from Belgium, who had been playing professionally in Spain. And so a different look, a team that has shocked everybody with a 30-5 season, trying to keep it alive against Tennessee today. Vols lead currently 28-22 over the Cavaliers, 5:47 remaining first half.
Mike, that's just the new landscape of college basketball. New players every year.
I don't think he thought they would be this good.
Yeah, probably not.
But, for example, De Ridder is technically a freshman. He's 23.
Yeah, I wouldn't call that a freshman.
No. Well, most people think he's headed to the NBA anyway.
Oh, okay.
White to throw it in, transfer from North Dakota State to Mallory. Mallory bringing it up. Guarded by Gillespie to Thomas. Thomas bounces it to White. White's already got 8 points. He tries to drive. Boswell on him tight to Onienso. Back to Thomas. 9 to shoot. Thomas cut off as he tries to drive. Now he's going to take a step back 3 and make it.
That's a tough shot by Thomas. Dwayne was right there.
5 straight points for the Cavaliers. They're back within 3. 5:10 to go first half. Gillespie gets a screen, goes right. Alley-oop, Akpara for the slammer.
Watch your head, Mike.
30 to 25. White quickly the other way. To Mallory. In the corner to Ritter. Guarded by Akpara. Akpara staying with him. He gets into the lane. He's going to throw up a hook shot, miss it badly. Evans tips it out to Brown, who hands it to Gillespie. Ball's racing down court. Evans back to Gillespie. Off a screen. He goes right side. Evans for 3. Missed it. Tip. DeRitter comes up with it. DeRitter brings it up himself. DeRitter hands it off to Thomas. 30 to 25. Balls lead. Thomas driving. Has it tipped away and out of bounds. But he stepped out of bounds when the ball came down, and it's Tennessee basketball.
Great defense by Amari Evans.
So Jalen Carey will check back in. He has 4 points. And out will go Dwayne Brown. Carey played only 6 minutes on Friday, getting more work tonight. Full court pressure. They double team Gillespie. He beats it anyway. Hall back in the game, guarding Gillespie. Tennessee trying to build on a 5-point lead. Gillespie goes right. In the corner, Boswell for 3. Yes, sir!
Bishop's on fire, Mike.
3 threes for Boswell. He's got 9. To Grunlow. On the block very quickly. He loses the ball, throws it up, blocked by Akpara. Taken away by Akpara.
What a defensive sequence by Felix.
Tennessee by 8. 33-25. 3:40 remaining in the half. Gillespie goes to the right. Back to Boswell. Boswell flips it to Gillespie. Gillespie working on Hall to Boswell. Back to Gillespie. 5 to shoot. Gillespie gets a screen, pulls up 15-footer, missed it. Rebounded by Mallory. Mallory on the run. Speeds down the right side, cuts into the lane, spin move among the trees, throws it back out to Hall, gives White. White tries to shoot, can't. To Hall, back to White. Guarded by Akpara. On the block it goes. Grunlow back to White for 3. He missed it. Tennessee tries to get the rebound, cannot. It's Hall. He puts it up. He missed it. Akpara tips it to Gillespie. Ball's on the run. Ahead to Evans. Evans throws it back out. Boswell for 3. In and out. Rebound by White, and he's fouled by Evans. Evans a hustle play, but it is a foul. Tennessee 7th, and so White will go to the line to shoot 1 and 1 after a break. 2:41 remaining in the first half. Tennessee leads Virginia 33-25. Bishop Boswell has made just over 20% of his field goal attempts in the previous 6 games. I think he's fixed. 3 of 5 from 3. Boswell leads Tennessee with 9 points. Gillespie with 7. Here's an impressive stat for the Vols. 14 made field goals, and 12 of them have been assisted.
That is fabulous, Mike. That shows us we're sharing the ball tonight. That's what a team is all about.
Tennessee shooting 48% from the field, 5 of 10 from three-point range. By contrast, the Wahoos, 9 of 28 from the field, that's 32%. They're 6 of 15 from 3, that's 40%. That means they're only 3 of 13 on 2-point shots. That's good defense.
That's great defense.
So White will go to the line to shoot 2, 82% free throw shooter. Out of Olympia High School, in Orlando, Florida, put out a lot of great athletes over the years.
Yes, they have.
This is 1-1. By the way, Virginia has just been whistled for 3 fouls.
Curry had a first game for the ages, 26 points, 3 rebounds.
Free throw up, good.
Just has that scorer's mentality, Mike.
Been compared in terms of his impact to a player from last century, the microwave Vinnie Johnson, who used to play for the Detroit Pistons. He could come off the bench and get hot in a hurry.
That was before my time, but I know Vinnie.
Oh, yeah. Makes the second one. It's 33-27. Gillespie with the basketball. Over to Boswell. Back to Gillespie. Drives onto Ritter. Leaves it off right side to Boswell. Gives Carey from 10 feet. Rolls it in.
The floater.
Carey with 6. Tennessee by 8. 2:15 to go.
And they work on that shot a lot. All our bigs do.
Hall goes right, kills the dribble out high to DeRitter. Checked by Akpara. Going to try to put a move on. DeRitter has it swatted by Akpara as he goes to the rim. Akpara says, get that out of here with 7 to shoot. It'll be Virginia's basketball.
Not in my house, Mike.
I think DeRitter's a little discombobulated by what happened. He thought he had beaten Akpara. Hall throws it inbounds to Grunlow. The 7-footer to White with 4 to shoot. White over Carey for 3. Missed it. Ball tipped up in the air. Lewis had it, and it's tipped away by Evans. Evans to Gillespie. Gillespie to Boswell. Boswell drives through. Has the ball knocked away. Picks it back up. Finds Gillespie. Gillespie in the corner. Kills his dribble. Goes down low to Carey. Carey back to Gillespie. From in front, he throws it up. He missed it. It's tipped outside. Grabbed by DeRitter. DeRitter tries to put a move on Evans. He's cut off to Grunlow. Back out front, Hall. Hall, right side. Goes to Lewis. Ball away, 7-footer. Will bounce in.
It's a tough 2.
Tough 2 indeed. 35-29 balls. 1:02 remaining in the half. Balls would like to get a hoop here. Carey takes it inside, kills his dribble, goes back out to Boswell, back to Carey. Carey spins low, goes up strong, has it blocked by Grunlow, but he's called for his second foul.
Way to attack, Jalen.
Carey will go to the line to shoot 2.
Jalen's real active.
Grunlow, 78 blocks. The other big man, Onienso, 101 blocks. Onienso about to check in. Free throw shooting has not been a thing of beauty in this first half. Virginia 3 of 6. Tennessee 0 of 2. They call Carey to the line. He's missed 2. Carey has already played 9 minutes, 3 of 4 from the field. Takes his time. Up. Good. 1 of 3.
That stroke looked good, Mike.
47.6 seconds to go. Vols by 7. Boswell going to check out. Berg going to get the last 47.6. Here comes Troy Henderson. Henderson is going to get Gillespie. A lot of basketball left to be played.
Yes, it is. Get Jacoby a little break here on defense. Jalen looking for his 8th point of the night.
Carey up, short. Onienso rebounds to Hall. Hall wants to run it. Picked up by Henderson. Henderson switches on to White. White double teamed out front to Hall, who's going to drive it, throws it back to Ritter. DeRitter comes up with the loose ball inside to Onienso, and he lays it up and in. Timeout, Tennessee. 24 seconds to go. You wonder he'll get Gillespie back in. Maybe, do you think about Amet or Estrella, even though they have 2 fouls, Chris?
I would. I think I would, but it looks like he's not going to.
Now we'll keep an eye on it. We pause 10 seconds for station identification from Learfield. This is the Ball Network.
Your home for the Tennessee Volunteers. WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Tennessee 36, Virginia 31, 24 seconds remaining. Tennessee will have the basketball. It'll be Evans, Carey, Gillespie, Okpara, and Boswell. See if Virginia picks up full court.
I'm sure they will. They've been doing it all game.
Mentioned that Ament and Estrella have 2 fouls. For Virginia, Grunlow has 2 fouls. 2 of the 4 that Virginia has been called for. Full court pickup here. Into Boswell. Boswell guarded by White. Hands off Gillespie. Gillespie going to take his time. 15 seconds and counting. 10 seconds and counting. Gillespie double teamed out front, in trouble, and he is going to be fouled by Hall. Hall picks up his first with 4.5 seconds to go.
Yeah, Mike, when Jacoby gets trapped like that, we got to come to the ball and help him out. We just kind of stood around. Good thing we got that foul call.
I think that was lucky for Tennessee, don't you?
Very lucky.
Inbounds pass, Boswell. Driving forward, pulls up to take a 3. It's partially blocked, and the first half will run out. At halftime in Philadelphia, Tennessee 36, Virginia 31. Tennessee 36, Virginia 31 at the half. The Cavaliers have trailed in only 7 games this year at the intermission, and to their credit, they've won 4 of them, so they're 4-3 when trailing at the half. Tennessee has led at the half in 23 of their 34 games. The Volunteers 17-6. The 6 really stands out because they have let some leads get away in the second half. So Chris Lofton, what do they need to do more of? What do they need to do better? What do they need to do differently to hold this lead and power home to the Sweet 16?
Continue to keep stepping on the gas, Mike. We can't let up, offensively or defensively. Starting right now, we got defensive possession right here. We got to set the tone early. Let's get a stop start now. And offensively, let's continue to run our plays.
Virginia shooting only 34% from the field. They are 6 of 16 from 3, 5 of 16 from 2. They are 3 of 6 at the line. Tennessee 15 of 32 from the field, 47%. 5 of 11 from 3, 1 of 4 at the line.
I would like to get to the free throw line too, Mike.
Somebody is 1 half away from Chicago and the Sweet 16. The Cavaliers will come back with Grunlow, Lewis, Thomas, Hall, and DeRitter. Tennessee will come back with Ament, Estrella, Boswell, Okpara, and Gillespie. Estrella and Ament both playing with 3 fouls, or 2 fouls, I should say. Didn't mean to give everybody a heart attack out there. Thomas to throw it in. Gets it to Hall, guarded by Gillespie. Tennessee by 5. Hall comes left, circles in, spins into the lane, in trouble, double team, throws it inside to Grunlow. His hook is short. He gets his own rebound and has it taken away by Okpara. And then let's see what's going to happen as Okpara is tied up. They're going to call a foul. They're going to call a foul on Hall. It's his second. Wondered if they might just call a tie-up.
That's what I thought it
but
was.
Daly signals foul, so it'll be Tennessee basketball. 21 seconds into the second half. Got to be careful about Hall. He's fouled out of 4 games this year. They need him.
Yes, they do.
But again, only 2 fouls for him. Grinlow has 2 fouls as well. Gillespie, alley-oop, Akpara, he missed it. Grinlow has the rebound, throws it back inbounds to Ament, to Boswell, who drives, pulls up from 10, well short, grabbed by Akpara. Akpara bounces it outside to Ament. Boswell, right side Gillespie, on the block Estrella, guarded by Hall. This is a mismatch. Back out Boswell, bounces a pass Ament for 3, in and out. Rebound Estrella, foul on the floor. This may be on Hall. It is. So Dallin Hall has picked up 2 quick ones. He's now up to 3, just 58 seconds into the second half.
That's a big third foul.
Boswell throwing it inbounds to Ament, guarded by Lewis. Backing him in. Follow-away. Good.
That's pretty, Mike.
Ament with 5. The Vols lead by 7.
Fade away, Nate.
Hall tries to go by Gillespie. Can't do it. Cut off. Throws it back out to Grinlow. To Thomas. He'll take a 3. He'll make a 3. 38-34.
Bishop got caught up on the screen. Left Thomas wide open.
Full court pressure from the Cavaliers. Gillespie brings it up. Gillespie to his right, now guarded by DeRitter. They're going to call a foul on Estrella, who got locked up with Hall. Looked like they could have called either one of them, but now Estrella's going to have to go to the bench with 3 fouls. Here comes Carey. 38-34, 18-18 to go.
That was tough.
Hall has to come out of the game with 3 fouls. Nearly got his 4th, but they called in on Estrella. Mallory is in. Mallory tries to drive, cut off by Gillespie. To Lewis. Lewis to Grinlow. Grinlow spinning, kills his dribble out front, gives to Thomas. Thomas is going to take another long 3. This one hits nothing and goes out of bounds to Tennessee.
That was better defense. Bishop contested it, and he was farther out. That was a long 3.
Full court pressure again. They grab Gillespie. Mallory grabs the ball, throws it out of bounds. It'll stay with Tennessee. Mallory says he threw it back in and it went off Gillespie to no avail. Ryan Odom looking at his replay man on the bench. Nothing doing. Vols will take over side back court. Ament inbounds to Carey. Carey hands Gillespie, guarded by Thomas. Gillespie on the run, takes it to the rack, lays it up. It's blocked by Grinlow. To Thomas. He comes the other way, and they're going to get Akpara for a bump foul. So on Akpara, that's his first. So now in the second half, we're going to call everything.
Man, not even 3 minutes in.
There were just 12 total fouls called in the first half. We've already had 4 in the first 2:19. 2 on each team. Thomas to inbounds. 38-34. Vols lead. Mallory to Lewis, takes it down the lane, leaves it in the corner to Ritter. Ball fake and a 3. He missed it. Ament with a rebound. Ament fires it ahead to Gillespie. Gillespie in the corner to Boswell for 3. Missed it short. Tipped by Carey into Ament. He lays it up. He missed it. Grabbed back by Carey. He has it knocked away, and it'll stay with Tennessee.
I love our effort on the boards, Mike. Got to make those bunnies, though, around the rim.
Ament has missed 3 close ones in this game, unlike him.
Very close.
Onienso's going to come in for Grinlow. This guy's just massive. He's over 7 feet tall. And, man, he is a shot blocker. Boswell inbounds it to Okpara. Okpara hands Gillespie. Gillespie to Carey. Carey hands Ament. Gets a screen, takes it to the free throw line. Pull up 13-footer, good.
Tough shot by Nate.
17 minutes remaining. Tennessee 40, UVA 34. Lewis and Thomas passing out front. Lewis step back three, drills it. They can all shoot it.
Yes, they can. That was a tough little step back.
He is a 42% career three-point shooter at Toledo and now at Virginia. Inbounds pass to Ament. Beating his man up court. Under pressure. Ament takes it down low. Now backing him in. Backing him into the lane. Ament goes up and is fouled. They'll call it on Lewis, his first.
Way to be aggressive, Nate.
Ament doing Ament things.
Yes. I love he got it out the press and just attacked it, went straight to the post.
40-37, 16-27 remaining in the game. Ament to shoot his first free throws of the contest. He's got 4 in the second half, 7 overall. Up. Good. So he's got 8. Boswell leads with 9 on a career-high 3 threes. Gillespie and Carey each have 7.
Love to see Nate being aggressive, Mike. Just continue to attack.
Ament. Up. Good. 42-37, Vols. Inbounds pass to Mallory. Batted away by Gillespie out of bounds. So White, who has entered the game, now sees the Vols picking up full court. Trying to get it to Mallory. Instead, they'll go to Lewis. Ament. Setting up to defend him. Virginia loves the 3. To White. White guarded by Boswell. Now double team. Throws it to DeRitter. DeRitter spins down the lane, throws it up from in front, missed it. Rebound Okpara. Okpara flips it to Ament, who brings it into front court. Ament guarded by DeRitter. Crossover dribble. Goes in the corner to Boswell, back to Ament. DeRitter can't stay with him. Ament down the lane. Pull up, gets fouled, and they'll call DeRitter for the foul.
All day long, Nate.
Told you he can't stay with him. That's 1 for me. That's 1 foul for DeRitter. Timeout on the floor. 15:46 remaining. Tennessee 42, Virginia 37. Tennessee led by 5 at the half. They lead by 5 now. 42-37. 15:46 remaining in the game. Shooting in the second half, not beautiful either way. Virginia is 2 of 7 from the field, but both of their makes were threes. They are 8 of 20 in the game on three-point shooting. Tennessee 2 of 8 from the field, but they got 2 free throws from Nate Ament. So the defense, the physicality, Chris Lofton taking over.
Yes, and we talked about it before the game started. That physicality defense is our bread and butter. It's been there all year, and that's what we got to do these last 15:46.
Continue to stay with it.
Yes. Don't let up.
Each team now with 26 rebounds as Tennessee is caught up in that department. Virginia 5 turnovers, Tennessee 3. Both teams 3 of 6 at the line. Daly has come over to tell the TV crew something. Be interesting to know.
1942 was misreported as 30. It has now been changed to 17 White.
Okay, so that gives Grunlow 3 fouls and gives Hall 2. That's what he was talking about.
Got it.
So to the free throw line, Ament. Crowd reacts to something.
Yeah, I didn't understand.
Guess they didn't win the car. Ament up. Gets the roll. Good.
Friendly roll.
Ament in double figures, got 7 in the second half.
3 for 3 from the line today.
Up. Good.
4
Tennessee by 7. Tennessee looking to dig in on defense. Mallory to Hall, who's back in the game, now just with 2 fouls. Onienso to Tillis. Tillis guarded by Akpara to Hall. To White. Guarded by Boswell. He desperately wants to shoot. He can't. Gives it back to Hall. Hall trying to work on Akpara. Heads down the lane, goes in the corner to Tillis. Throws it inside to Onienso on the lob, and he banks it in. 5-point game again. Gillespie goes right, leaves it out front, Carey. Carey hands it back, Boswell. Boswell in the corner to Gillespie, to Akpara, hands back Gillespie. Gillespie working down the lane, there he goes, one-hander up, good.
Another floater by Jacoby.
Tillis can't stay with him. Falls by 7. Tillis to Mallory. He tries to go around Akpara. He throws it up. He makes it. And they're going to count it. So you got to give Mallory credit at 5'9". He went right at Akpara and stayed with it all the way through.
That was a great play by Mallory.
Made the shot. And he'll shoot 1.
Drew the foul.
Mallory, a 79% free throw shooter.
Had 2 points and 2 rebounds against Wright State.
Mallory trying to make it a 4-point game. He does not. Missed it. Carey with the rebound to Ament. 14:32 to go in the game. Ament. Grabbed by Hall. Inside Akpara. Akpara to Ament. Ament working on Tillis. Tillis trying to stop him. Ament to the basket, lays it up and in.
Keep attacking, Nate.
Tillis can't stop him. Mallory to Hall on top. Tillis. Falls 48. Cavaliers 41. Hall trying to drive. Working on Carey. Into the lane. Has to stop. Give it to Mallory for 3, and he drills it.
That's a tough shot by Mallory.
48-44.
Quick trigger, Mike.
Teams going back and forth. Gillespie guarded by Mallory. Gillespie to Ament. Inside Carey. Onienso guarding him. Carey goes up strong, lays it up and in with the left hand, and he was fouled.
And 1, Jalen. That's what I was talking about, going in that chin, Mike.
Went right into it. Onienso's first foul, and that's a big answer after the Mallory 3.
Yes, it was.
So Carey with 9, 4 of 5 shooting, just 1 of 4 at the line. To re-give Tennessee a 7-point lead. Here's Carey.
South Ranch, Florida native.
Up. Good on the bounce. Thomas going to check in and going to get White.
Got the friendly roll.
51-44 Tennessee, 13:36 remaining. Hall takes the inbounds pass. Guarded by Ament. Hall comes right, double teamed on top to Ritter for a wide open 3. Missed it. Carey tries to get the rebound, loses the handle to Mallory. Back to DeRitter, to Mallory. Mallory drives, kicks it to Hall. Hall driving into the lane, throws it way back out. Mallory for 3, no good. Tipped, Hall gets the rebound, falling out of bounds, throws it back into DeRitter for a layup. Virginia outworking Tennessee there. Ball's in a hurry. Give it to Boswell. Boswell cuts back out to Gillespie for 3. Yes, sir.
Bang, bang. Jacoby.
Tennessee keeps answering. The lead is increased to 8. Thomas to Mallory. In the corner to Hall. Back to Mallory. To Thomas. Thomas tries to drive right side, leaves it with DeRitter. DeRitter going to work on Carey. Tries to drive, picks up his dribble, in trouble, hands it off Thomas. From the free throw line, he makes it. Everybody hitting everything. 12:22 to go. Vols by 6. Gillespie harassed out front and fouled by Mallory. Mallory's second. Team 6th already. Virginia had just 5 fouls the entire first half.
They calling it the second half, these fouls.
So Estrella and Dwayne Brown are in together. Evans is in, Berg is in, Gillespie stays in. Berg got some time in the first half. Not a lot of time, 4 minutes. Tennessee basketball. Inbounds pass, Gillespie. Gillespie working off a screen right side. Steps back on top Estrella. To Berg. Berg to Estrella. Hands back to Berg. Berg double teamed. Goes right side to Evans. Evans into the lane. Puts it up. It's going to be short. It's tipped back to Evans. Evans tries to go up with it. What's going to happen? He loses it, and they're going to call a foul on Tennessee. Timeout on the floor with 11:52 to go. Let's see who the foul is called on, hoping it's not Estrella and his fourth, as Lewis stole the ball on the inside, and the Vols are called for a foul. Waiting on that, as they haven't posted it yet.
I think it was Dwayne Brown.
All right, Dwayne Brown is what we'll guess as we go to break. Tennessee 54, Virginia 48, 11:52 remaining.
This is head basketball coach Rick Barnes. You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on 99.1, the Sports Animal.
Business picking up as far as shooting goes. Virginia has made 5 of their last 7. Tennessee has made 4 of their last 5 field goal attempts. 54-48, 11:52 remaining. Tennessee will pick up full court with Thomas to throw the ball inbounds. Berg, Gillespie, Okpara, Evans, and Estrella for the Vols. By the way, the foul before the break was indeed on Dwayne Brown. Pass comes inbounds. It's tipped away. It's off the foot of DeRitter. And they will say it goes to Virginia, that they will keep it.
I love this full
right in front of us. Looked like it went off DeRitter. Oh, well. Thomas throws it inbounds to Hall. Hall racing up court. Hall to Thomas. Thomas has got 12, by the way. Hall guarded out front by Okpara. Now Estrella on the switch to Thomas. Tries to drive on Berg. Berg staying with him to Hall. Steps back, takes a long three, in and out. And DeRitter was going to get the rebound, but Gillespie went under him and knocked it out of bounds.
Yeah, smart play by Jacoby.
They are good offensive rebounders, these Cavaliers.
Yes, they are.
54-48 Tennessee. Inbounds pass to DeRitter. And corner to Thomas. Quick three. In and out. Estrella with the rebound. Has it knocked out of bounds by DeRitter. It'll stay with Tennessee. Estrella to inbounds. Looking for someone to come to the ball. It's Berg. Berg makes the catch. Throws it ahead to Gillespie. On the run. Gillespie. Back up front. He'll set it up. Okpara comes to set a screen, gets it. Alley-oop to Okpara, and he is fouled by DeRitter to keep him from dunking it. 2 on DeRitter. 7th team foul on Virginia, so Tennessee will shoot 1-1 the rest of the way. This, however, is a shooting violation.
That's great offense for him right there, Mike. Got into the play. Saw Fuse roll into the basket. Gets fouled, 2 shots.
11:01 remaining. Akpara up. Does not get the roll. No good. Akpara 2 of 6 from the field, now 0 of 1 at the line. He has 4 points, 6 rebounds, 3 block shots. Thomas out. Boswell's going to come in for Evans as Akpara gets ready to shoot the second one.
65% on the season.
Made 13 of his last 18 at the line. 14 of 19 as it's good. 55-48. Hall racing up court, tries to drive, loses the ball. Gillespie all over it. Onienso takes the pass, hands it back to Hall. Left side to Ritter. DeRitter to Lewis, right side for 3, in and out. Boswell with a strong rebound. Boswell going to bring it up court. Boswell give and go. Akpara takes it in low, goes up over Onienso, and good.
Big shot, Felix.
57-48, Ball's biggest lead. 10:26 to go. Lewis kills his dribble, harassed out front to White. White throws right side Hall. Hall going to drive it, throw it to DeRitter for 3. He makes it. 57-51, timeout, Virginia. 10-11 remaining in the game. Tennessee 57, Virginia 51. Tennessee leads this game 57-51 with 10-11 to play. And the reason they've shot the basketball better than Virginia. Tennessee 48% from the field, 43% from 3. Virginia 38% overall, 37% from 3. But they are just 38% from 2. Tennessee is 50% from 2.
It's a big difference in percentage, Mike.
It's huge. They've had some shots inside the arc that just didn't go down. And so far, that's been the difference in the ball game, is Tennessee has shot it a little better. In terms of the battle of the bigs, it's been exactly what we thought it would be. Tennessee 30 rebounds, Virginia 29, each team with 5 block shots.
We knew it was going to be close. Battle of the bigs, and they've lived up to it.
Tennessee basketball. After the Virginia timeout, following the made 3, Nate Ament can run the baseline. Gets it inbounds, Gillespie, guarded by Mallory. Gillespie works his way into front court, gets a screen, goes right. Goes to the free throw line, Estrella. Right side, Boswell. Estrella working to get open. Now sets a pick for Boswell to come all the way back out. Inside pass, Estrella, guarded by White. Has it tipped away. Back out to Gillespie, who lost it. He goes and gets it. 2 to shoot. Gillespie for 3. Yes, sir! Yes, sir! 60-51 balls, 9:35 to go.
Big time shot by Jacoby, Mike.
Onienso with the basketball inside in the corner to DeRitter. Akpara out on him. Spins his way in, throws it up and in. He's a good player.
Yes, he's a great player. That's a tough finish.
Tennessee quickly the other way. Lob to Estrella. He dunks it.
Watch your head, Mike.
62-53, 9:09 to go. Lewis quickly on the right side. Leaves it for Mallory. Mallory spins into the lane, lays it up. Gets it to go. What a shot by Mallory.
Man, that was tough.
62-55. Man, this is some good basketball.
This is March Madness.
Gillespie working on Mallory. Goes right. In the corner, Boswell for 3. In and out. Tipped up. Estrella grabs it himself. Tries to throw it back out front. Lets it go out of bounds. It'll stay with Tennessee. Not sure what happened, but the officials discussing something. Pass was certainly deflected. And they're going to take a look at this.
I saw it, Mike. I think it was Lewis who pushed JP in the back.
All right. So we're going to take a look at Virginia claims Estrella touched it last, yes? Or is this more about the push? Here. What do you say?
I think it's more about the push.
Okay. So Lewis may have pushed Estrella at the end of the play.
The previous play is under review for a potential flagrant foul.
All right, there you go. Chris Lofton, you're on your game tonight.
I'm ready. I'm locked in, Mike.
Virginia has beaten Tennessee twice in NCAA tournament games in back-to-back years. 1981, 62-48. 1982, 54-51. The Ralph Sampson teams over the Dale Ellis teams. But then in 2007, a guard from Kentucky scored 20 for the Vols, and Juwan Smith also had 13 in the second half as Tennessee beat Virginia 77-74. What does the replay show, Chris Lofton?
Just like I said, I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes, Mike. I was on it.
I was watching the ball, so I did not see it.
Lewis pushed JP in the back. I mean, it was obvious.
Lewis has one foul at this point. See what this is going to be.
After review, number 5, White, will be assessed a dead ball contact technical. We will resume play with Tennessee shooting 2 free throws and receiving the ball.
Tennessee leads 62-55, 8:37 to go. That's Lewis's second foul, team 8th. So we'll see who shoots free throws for Tennessee here on the technical. It'll be Ament.
Oh, so it don't have to be JP since he was involved?
No. It's because it's a technical,
Gotcha.
you can have whomever you wish shoot it.
Right. So if it would have been a flagrant, though.
That's like you would have shot it.
For sure.
If it had been assessed against Tennessee in the 2000 or assessed on Virginia in the 2007 game. Ament up, gets the roll, good.
I hit every part of the rim, Mike.
It's what it's there for. Ament with 14, gunning for 15, up, missed it. Ament with 10 in the second half. Tennessee up by 8 with the ball. They get the basketball under their own basket. I'm glad you saw that because I was confused. Looked like the ball was clearly out of bounds on Virginia, which it was. You saw the push. Well done. Inbounds, Ament to Okpara. 15 to shoot, 8.5 minutes left in the game. Okpara hands Gillespie. Gillespie to Berg. Berg tries to drive, cut off. 6 to shoot. Berg will take a 3. Short. Okpara tips it to himself, grabs it, has it knocked out of bounds, but it goes off him.
Good effort by Felix on the boards.
He thought he was elbowed on the play. Going to send Boswell into the game so they can look at the replay. Nothing doing for the Vols. And it's another Tennessee turnover. Virginia down 8 with the ball, 8:10 to go. Ament on Hall. Hall going to drive, leave it out front to Ritter. Pump fake, takes the 3, makes the 3. DeRitter's keeping them alive right now with his 3s.
Yes, he is.
Back within 5. Full court pressure. Ball inbounds to Boswell. Boswell working on White. Boswell dribbling out front to Gillespie. Gillespie rolls to his right, looks inside, will go to Okpara. Free throw line extended to Gillespie. Gillespie drives all the way through, throws it up. Okpara goes for it. It's knocked out of bounds to Tennessee. They'll say Grunlow touched it last. Official timeout with 7:28 to go. Tennessee 63, Virginia 58.
It's head basketball coach Rick Barnes. You're listening to Tennessee Basketball on 99.1, the sports animal.
Tennessee 63, Virginia 58, 7:28 remaining. We pause 10 seconds for station identification from Learfield. This is the Ball Network.
Your home for the Tennessee Volunteers. WNML AM Knoxville, WNML FM Friendsville. We are 99.1 The Sports Animal.
Tennessee will have the ball under its own basket. Chris Lofton, only 4.9 to shoot. What do you like here from the Vols offensively?
I like JP and Felix setting the screen for Nate or Jacoby, maybe running to the corner for a quick shot. But using maybe Jacoby as a decoy, Virginia will mess up on the switch or miscommunicate and have an easy bucket at the rim for a dunk or layup.
Ament, Estrella, Okpara, Gillespie, and Boswell, who will be the trigger man. Vols led by 5 at the half. They lead by 5 with 7:28 to go for a trip to the Sweet 16. Inbounds pass intended for Ament. He grabs it, puts it up, misses the shot. Rebounded by Mallory. Virginia could get within 2 with a 3. Hall out front. Tries to drive on Boswell, gets to him, gets around him, puts it up and in.
That's too easy. You just can't give up layups to the rim like that.
Full court pressure. Hall knocked the ball away, and he's been warned not to do that again. 63-60. They are warning the Virginia bench that they might want to calm down a little bit. The official walks over to them. 6 straight points for the Cavaliers to get within 3. Under 7 minutes to go. Gillespie taking his time, calling something out. To Ament, guarded by White. Gets the screen. Ament gonna drive it. Double team, bounces the ball to Okpara. Out front, Gillespie. Gillespie spins through, throws across to Boswell for 3. Yes!
Big shot, Bish!
In, out, in. Boswell with 12, all on threes. Tennessee back by 6. Hall slowly brings it into front court. Ament awaits it. Pressure building. Hall tries to go around Okpara. He does, lays it up and in. Vols have lost Hall twice.
Yes. Straight line layups.
66-62. Exactly 6 minutes remaining. Boswell on the right side. Sends Gillespie down. He'll run the point. Boswell wants Ament to come out. Boswell leaves it with Ament, guarded by Hall. On the block, he tries to throw it into Estrella. It's tipped away. Hall with the ball. To Grunlow for the dunk. It's good. It's a 2-point game with 5:34 to go. 3 high percentage shots in a row for Virginia. Tennessee going to ask for timeout. 5:23 remaining in the game. Rick Barnes does not like his defense at all.
No, he doesn't. That's 2 straight. That's like 3 straight layups, Mike. That's too easy.
2 layups and a dunk. And Virginia has rallied back. They've outscored Tennessee 10-3 to get as close as they've been since 22-20. A programming note to Big Orange fans for the NCAA Men's Tournament. If you live outside of the range of our radio network, download the Varsity Network app to listen to the Ball Radio Network coverage of Tennessee basketball during March Madness. Westwood won, and the Varsity Network bring you every moment of March all the way to the Final Four in Indianapolis. The only place to audio stream the NCAA Men's Tournament all postseason is the Varsity Network app. Download the free Varsity Network app today. So Virginia, who has mostly lived and died by the three, half of their 56 shots have been threes, has gotten 3 2-point baskets in a row. Easy ones.
Too easy.
Tennessee to inbounds. Side front court with Ament to throw it in. Clinging to a 2-point lead. Vols need a hoop. Ament to throw it inbounds. Goes to Gillespie. Gillespie gets a screen. Goes right. Picked up by Grunlow. Ball knocked out of bounds. And they'll say Gillespie touched it last. Rick Barnes thought his man got fouled. Virginia has a chance to tie or take the lead. Hall bringing it up. Gillespie on Hall out front. In the corner. Goes to Lewis. Back to Hall. Hall guarded by Carey. Hall tries to drive into the lane. Estrella cuts him off. To Lewis. Guarded by Ament. To Grunlow. He's going to try to circle through and get it back to Hall. Hall for three. In and out. Carey tries to get the rebound. He's battling with DeRitter, and a foul is called. How? They call it on Carey. Carey had both hands on the ball.
Right.
And it's going to be called a shooting foul.
Oh, wow. I don't know about that call.
How is that a shooting foul? My goodness. DeRitter's first free throw is up and good. It's a 1-point game.
16.
Rick Barnes asking the same question.
Like how?
How in the world is that a shooting foul? 66-65, 4:44 to go. DeRitter, free throw up. We've got a tie game, 66 all. Last tie was at 20-20. Inbounds to Gillespie. Flips to Boswell, who'll run the point. Tennessee looking for a good shot. In the quarter, Gillespie for three, in and out. Rebound DeRitter, and they're going to call DeRitter for a push on Estrella. So Estrella will go to the line to shoot 1-1. Third foul on DeRitter.
He crashing those boards, and that's what he's got to do.
Ninth team foul. Tennessee needs both of these badly. 66-66, 4:32 remaining. Carry out, Akpara back in. Up, good.
Big free throw by JP.
67-66. By the way, Tennessee will shoot two the rest of the way. No matter the foul. Up. Gets the roll good. 68-66 Tennessee.
We needed some defense. We need some stops.
Inbounds pass to Lewis. Lewis to Hall, who will bring it up. Gillespie on him. Hall trying to go by. Cut off by Akpara. On top, DeRitter. Gets it to White. Drives all the way through. White throws it back out. Hall going to take a three. Missed it short. And it's out of bounds to whom? Tennessee. Off Virginia. Virginia going to come with the full court pressure again. 4:10 remaining in this game. Mallory checking in to play defense for Lewis.
We have to get open.
Got to get
Somebody's
open.
Going to get hit. We need help.
Ament is called for moving, and that's a Tennessee turnover under the Virginia basket. Because it was not after a made basket or free throw, he could not run the baseline. He didn't try to run it. but you've got one step. He took more than one. Hall to throw it in. Tennessee having turnover problems in the second half. DeRitter, guarded by Boswell. Backing him in, throws it up, gets it to go. 68-68. Inbounds to Gillespie. Under 4 remaining. On top, Okpara. Okpara gives it to Boswell. Boswell to Gillespie. On the block, Estrella backing him in. He's double-teamed, puts it up. Good.
Oh, big shot, JP.
70-68, 3:33 remaining. Estrella with 10. Hall dribbling out front. Amen is guarding him. To White. Back to Hall. Goes left. Tries to drive on Amen. Throws right side. DeRitter into the lane. Throws it up. Partially blocked by Okpara. Picked away by Estrella. 3:07 to go. Tennessee with the basketball. Amen brings it up. Gives Gillespie. Gillespie taking his time. Vols need to take advantage. Tennessee going to spread the floor. 12 to shoot. On top, Okpara. Looks for Gillespie. Gives it back to him. 7 to shoot. Between two men he goes. Loses the ball. It's picked up by Mallory. Thrown to White. White looks to drive, and he's bumped. Foul going to be called on Boswell. His first, team sixth. And we've got a timeout. Virginia will have the basketball with 2:39 remaining. Tennessee 70, Virginia 68. Tennessee had just one turnover in the first half. They have 8 in the second half. Virginia 3 in the first half, just 2 in the second half. And that's how they have closed from 9 down to within 2 and with the basketball. 2:39 remaining, each team with 2 timeouts. On the next Tennessee foul, a common foul, Virginia would shoot 1 and 1. On the next Virginia foul, and every foul afterwards, Tennessee will shoot 2. It has been a heavyweight fight tonight.
Yes, it has. I mean, this is definition of March Madness. Back and forth.
Tennessee with 5 players in double figures. Led by Gillespie with 15, Ament with 14, Boswell with 12, Estrella and Carey with 10. But it's Virginia basketball right now. White, Grunlow, Hill, DeRitter, and Mallory, Estrella, Ament, Okpara, Boswell, and Gillespie for Tennessee. Hall setting it. Gives to DeRitter. He's got 19. He tries to drive. He throws it back out front to Mallory. Mallory tries to get around Gillespie. Can't do it. Now he tries to go around Okpara in the corner to Grunlow. To White, who will take an off-balance 3. Missed everything. Hall throws it back out. And it's still Virginia ball. 1 to shoot. He throws it up and missed everything. So that is a shot clock violation with 2:12 to play. Tennessee maintains its 2-point advantage.
Great defensive stand right there by us, Mike.
Full court pressure. Ament to throw it inbounds. Looking. Asks for timeout. So Tennessee is down to 1 timeout with 2:12 remaining. Vols looking to go to the Sweet 16 as a 6 seed. They've only been to 6 seed one other time. They beat San Diego State and Ohio in Providence in 2010. In St. Louis, Tennessee upset 2nd seeded Ohio State and then lost in the Elite Eight to Michigan State 70-69. The ball program and all Tennessee fans hoping history repeats itself. If you love the Tennessee Vols, look for the new Vols Collector Cup at participating Hardee's locations. Rep the Big Orange, sip your favorite drinks, and receive 99-cent refills for the year. Class up your combo with the Vols Collector Cup today, only at Hardee's, proud sponsor of the Vols. Tennessee basketball. You can bet the Cavaliers are going to pick up full court. This time Gillespie will have the inbounds. Tennessee will go in a four-man stack in backcourt. Hall is on the ball. Gillespie to throw it in. Looking, gets it to Ament, threw it away. Ament was open. Gillespie just threw it too wide. Tennessee cannot live with prosperity.
No, we cannot.
70-68, Virginia basketball. Hall taking his time, gets around Ament, throws it out to DeRitter for three. Yes, sir. Virginia has their first lead since the first half. It's 72-70. 71-70, I'm sorry. Virginia by a point. Gillespie, double teamed, goes to Boswell. Out front Estrella to Okpara. Okpara to Ament. Ament down the lane, up strong, Euro step, throws it off the glass, and draws the foul. See who they're going to call it on here. It's on Grunlow, his fourth, and Ament will go to the line. Johan Grunlow. 2 shots for Ament.
He's having a little trouble with his shoe.
He's been having difficulties with that. Got a flat tire in the first half.
Yeah.
With 1:37 to go, Vols down 71-70. Ament to tie. Up. Good.
Money. 15 for Nate.
11 in the second half. For the lead. Ament up. Good. 72-71 Vols. Here comes Evans for Ament to give him a little bit of a break and maybe get some better defense. Hall guarded in backcourt by Evans. Hall goes right, double teamed. Evans guarding him there to DeRitter. DeRitter nearly carries it, throws it back to Hall. Hall picks it up, guarded by Okpara. Going to try to take him low. He's cut off. He's in trouble. Fall away in the air, no good. Okpara with the board.
Great defense, one-on-one defense by Felix, Mike.
Hands it to Gillespie with 1:03 remaining in the game. Tennessee 72, Virginia 71. Timeout, Tennessee. That's it as far as timeouts go. But they want to get Ament back in there, I would imagine.
Yes.
59.9 remaining. Tennessee trying to close them out here. Virginia has put together a furious rally, just like they did on Friday when they ran by Wright State 82-73. They were down with less than 4 minutes to go.
And they made like you said, a ferocious rally on Wright State, because you looked up and they was up 10 quick.
Yeah, they closed strong. Tennessee has not allowed that to happen from the standpoint that they have found ways to make enough shots and make free throws. 5 balls in double figures. Last time that happened was the Texas A&M double overtime game back on January 13th in Knoxville. Ament leads the Vols with 16, Gillespie with 15, Boswell 12, Estrella and Carey with 10 apiece. Tennessee 12 of 17 at the free throw line after starting 1 for 4, so they're 11 of their last 13.
I'm anxious to see what Coach Barnes drew up in this timeout, Mike.
19 to shoot. So Tennessee knows they would have a chance at getting another possession even if Virginia came down and scored. Ament, as we guessed, is back in. Boswell will trigger the inbounds. Gillespie, Akpara, Estrella, Boswell, and Ament. For the final 59-9. Inbounds Gillespie. Gillespie. Tennessee with a 1-point lead. Taking his time. Goes to Ament. Ament immediately double teamed. Steps out, throws the ball up in the air. Boswell comes down with it, and Mallory fouls him. Ball was tipped, and Boswell, being the former football player that he is, went and got it.
Wide receiver.
High pointed that ball with 46.8 to go. Boswell will shoot 2. Mallory seemed to hurt himself a little bit, landing awkwardly. His 3rd foul.
That was a Monday Night Football collision right there, Mike.
Boswell 69% from the line.
Charlotte, North Carolina native.
Boswell up, in and out. They reset the clock to 46-8, by the way. Boswell for a 2-point Tennessee lead. Up, good. He's got 13. 73-71. Mallory brings it up court to Hall. Ament's got Hall. Hall runs around Ament and Estrella. Now cut off. Backdoor pass, White. Reverse layup. He missed it. Tipped away. Off the hand of Hall. It'll go to Tennessee. 27.6 seconds to go. Tennessee by 2. You would think Virginia will have to foul. Shot clock has been turned off. Going to take a look at this. And it's smart. If you're Virginia, you have 2 timeouts. Take a look. But Hall's reaction told me all that I needed to know, as that ball was tipped out with a lot of velocity, and he did not argue.
By the Virginia head coach.
I'm with you there, Mike. If you say so.
Well, I'm saying that was his reaction. We'll see. 27.6 seconds to go. Tennessee led by as many as 9. White put up the shot. Grenlow got a hand on it. Ament knocked it out off of the head of Boswell, and then it looked like Hall tipped it as he went to catch it. Yeah, it looked like he got a little bit of it. We'll see if they have a better angle. The Virginia fans are convinced that he did not. This is a big ruling with 27.6 seconds to go.
Big ruling. I'm with you. It looks like he hit his hands.
Well, he did not start arguing immediately when it happened. And he is a very vocal guy, a very demonstrative guy, not in a bad way, but just saying his reaction was as if that's what happened. Now, maybe it didn't.
That's right. It's all in the ref's hands now.
It sure is. Tennessee trying to win their 5th game all time in Philadelphia. This is the 11th one they've played. Tennessee is 4-6 in games played in Philadelphia all time. The win over Miami of Ohio brought them to 4-6.
It's real close, Mike.
Well, he backed up, did Hall, and he's like, oh, it's our ball, but it wasn't. He didn't go to the official. He didn't run to the coach. See what we got here. They're going to take one more look, probably for the timing of it. Okay, it looks like the call is staying with Tennessee ball with 27.6 seconds to go. Tennessee's got to take care of the basketball. They have 10 turnovers, 9 in the second half.
After review, the call on the floor stands. Virginia will lose their challenge, and it will cost them a timeout. The game clock will be set to 28.2. Tennessee ball.
So everybody fighting, and Ament knocked it out off the head of Boswell. Hall touched it, and so it goes to Tennessee. Virginia has one timeout left. Tennessee, none. They got to get it inbounds. And crisply. Ament looking for a man. Finds Gillespie. And Gillespie is fouled in the backcourt by Hall. Hall's third. And Gillespie will go to the line to shoot 2 with 26.4 seconds to go.
His first free throws of the night.
Gillespie has 15 in the game, 6 of 14 from the field, 3 of 5 from 3, 6 assists. Bishop Boswell, by the way, has a career-high 9 assists to go with his 13 points. Here's Gillespie. Up. Good. 74-71. Tennessee by 3. Gillespie. Up. Good. 75-71. Inbounds pass to Mallory. Mallory guarded by Gillespie. Tries to go behind the back dribble. Spins inside. Pump fake, puts it up, missed it. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Virginia. Estrella couldn't pull it in with 16.8 to go. Virginia looks tired.
They do. They've been pressing all game.
They extended themselves dramatically to pull ahead 71-70, and the Vols have scored 5 straight. Trying to inbounds Hall. Gets it to White in the corner. Wide open 3 is short, and it's rebounded by Gillespie, who is knocked down. And so Gillespie will go to the line to shoot 2 as Mallory is charged with his 4th foul. 13.2 seconds remaining.
We got saved on that play. Ja'Cory White ended up wide open for that 3.
He did.
Miscommunication.
So Gillespie will go to the line. He'll have 2 shots. Free throw up. Good.
Pass, Jacoby.
Virginia just 2 of 9 in their last 9 shots to give Tennessee a 6-point lead. Up, good. 77-71, 13.2 to go. Pass inbounds to Mallory. Dribbling up, they're going to get Gillespie for a foul. A foul with 11 seconds to go. His first foul, and Mallory will go to the line to shoot 1-1. Maybe not the worst thing in the world, because Virginia does not get a chance to take a 3.
That's a good point.
I don't know if he meant to do that.
I don't think he meant to. Chances 0 for 1 from the line tonight.
Mallory, he's got 9 in the game. Up, good. 77-72. Going to get Lewis back in the game and get Grunlow out to help their press. I wonder if Mallory would think about missing intentionally here. With only 11 seconds to go, down 5. Tennessee must guard against it. Mallory puts it up, in and out, no good. Tipped off Estrella out of bounds, and it goes to Virginia with 9.6 seconds to go. Vols have not completed rebounds in this second half.
No, we haven't. JP's got to go over there with two hands, Mike, not one.
See what they're talking about here. They may look at this. The official on the replay is taking a look. Could be for timing as well. 77-72. Tennessee leads, 9.6 seconds to go. Virginia with one timeout, which they would obviously use after a make. It's about the clock. That's what they're looking at. So it gives Virginia a second to set a play. It also gives Tennessee a moment to set a defense. And they're going to have a discussion about it out front. Don't really want overtime.
No. I don't know if my heart can take it, Mike.
I know. Tennessee, by the way, 4-3 all-time in overtime games in the NCAA tournament.
We gotta close games out better.
Let's not do that. Well, I mean, Tennessee has gotten their hands on several rebounds, but the physicality of the big men for these guys.
After review, we had a timing mistake. We will set the clock at 10.2 seconds.
Okay, you heard it. So here's Virginia. To inbounds with Hall. Lewis, White, Mallory, and DeRitter. Hall delivers it inbounds, intercepted by Estrella. He gives it to Gillespie, who takes it down the court and draws a foul. Hall with a mistake. The veteran threw it right to Estrella. And Estrella, not known for stealing the ball, almost in shock, does the right thing as he hands it off to Gillespie, who will go to the line to shoot two with 8.5 to go.
Can we call that JP's biggest steal of his career, Mike?
Yes. Up, good. This is the big one, because with this make, Jacoby Gillespie would make it a three-possession game. Tennessee gets everybody back. Gillespie up, good. 79-72 Vols. Inbounds to White. Racing into front court. White's going to take an open three. Missed it. It's rebounded inside by Hall. Puts it up. He missed it. The clock has run out. And the sweet life of the Big Orange continues in postseason as they're headed to the Sweet 16 again. The third seed Virginia vanquished for the sixth time this year as Tennessee plays 230-win teams in Philadelphia. The first time in the modern era of the NCAA tournament since it went to 64 teams in 1985 that a team has had to face 230-win teams in the first two rounds. And Tennessee says, fine, we got this. They handled their business, falling behind 71-70, but closing on a 9-1 run. They were too strong, too fit, too energetic, and too big to lose this one. 79-72, Tennessee a winner. The question was, could they close them out? The answer is, heck yes, man.